What do you like about me? Huh? What? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Okay, tell me in my ears. What do you like about me most? You love me, right?
You think lah?
To be honest, I never expect him to be my husband. But just that it happens. And I believe very much in marriage. It should be in your destiny. Okay.
Then?
I make coffee for you. You
Then what am I supposed to do? Stand here?
come here, help me. Come and help me.
She can't stop laughing.
Huh?
She look at me, cannot stop laughing.
Why?
I'm too attractive. What?
Yeah, good. No shame on my husband. We actually met at the country club, Serangoon Garden. We were friends from there. So slowly, like, I don't know what happens. How many years ago?
No.
8? Huh?
Can't remember how many years ago.
Dementia is during actually the pandemic. So what happens is that I find that he tends to be a bit forgetful. Then one day he couldn't unlock the padlock, and then his phone, TV remote he can't. But the doctor that see him at that time say, no, it's just an old age memory. But his old age memory I've already done like 5 years before that. Okay, that one I accepted because it's just like forget to off the tap, forget to the stove. But it's after 5 years later, this is different. How can you not know how to operate your phone? So I get a second referral, and then the doctor did some test, and they said, oh yeah, he has a mixed dementia. My husband age with me is vast different, right? So if his old age, like heart condition, all this I can accept. But when it comes to dementia, it was totally unexpected. You see, when you read about the dementia, how to prevent and stuff like that, right? You have to be active, you have to be like a fit, you have to be socializing. He did all that. He play golf every week. He meet friends, he do all this stuff of thing, and he go running 2 hours a day with my dog. So in which category he fit into the dementia thing? No, it does not, right? So when it happens, it happens. So you ask me how I feel. Actually, when he got the proper diagnosis, it's a relief for me actually. At least we put it there. We can link up to many things like the Dementia Singapore, then we have activities and stuff like that, which is very important. If you're talking about disability or this thing, it's fairly different from dementia. Dementia, there's no way they can live independently. Recently, he locked himself in the house. He saw where the key dropped, but he couldn't find the key. And I'm outside the house. And I happens to have hypo, low sugar, yeah? I was breaking out in cold sweat. I was on the verge of collapsing. Very near. So I said, darling, can you please go open the fridge? Chocolate, sweet, all that, because it's all eye level. He couldn't register. He opened, he said, can't find. I said, okay, coffee machine, sugar. I can't find. I'm like, wow, eye level thing, all cannot see. Then I remember my friend from Australia bought for me some nougat. I remember that packet. I said, can you on the table, pass me that packet. Then the way he walked is very slow. Then I said, darling, please walk faster. I'm dying. He said, you don't shout. I said, because you cannot hear me. Luckily, somehow, I don't know what, he found the key and he opened the gate. So this is something, you see, unforeseen. So if I'm going to collapse lah. It's like, you can't blame anybody. It's not his fault. Do you feel kanchong? No, because after he come back, what was I looking for? I'm like, darling, you're looking for the key. You need to open the gate. I cannot come in. Then he said, oh, then he go and look again. Yeah. Hold for me, darling. Why so heavy? Every time your wife carry the bag, it's like that, so heavy. What? Every day, it's like he wake up with a different mood. So let's say he has activities today, let's say, but the moment he wake up, more or less, is he okay to go or not? If he's not, you have to actually think of way to how to actually coax him out of the house, to shower. Then he will like repeat question like, where are you going, right? Just tell him, say, oh, we're going to Thomson today. You don't have to say too much because he can't comprehend anyway. Just tell him where we are going. But it's good to keep him informed where we are going. Before all this happened, he was active. Then when this thing happened, he slowed down, but not too bad because with or without dementia, he aged, right? But the idea of retirement was not like that. So if changes come along the way, you adapt and carry on. Yeah.
No, wrong already.
Oh, you want to cut? You cut that one, huh? Okay, you say me, you cut that one. There are people that he forgotten, to be honest. There are people that he forgotten, even his own siblings. But he still talk. He talk to you like you are just like anybody, like friends, But who is that? Sometimes we will tease him, then they will, hey, he still remember you? And he, yeah, he remember. Then they say, does he remember your name? I said, I don't know leh, because he called me darling, darling. I don't know, darling this, darling or that, darling. I also don't know. So he's called darling. So I said, don't know whether you know my name. Then once a while, he said, you think I'm stupid? Of course I know lah. You are my wife, Elizabeth. Then I'm like, oh, thank you, you remember. Every day ask him question. I mean, it's a good feeling that he still know who you are and he still acknowledge you, because I know that some people that already forgotten who the wife is, who the caregiver is. Of course, you pray that the day will never come, but if it happens, happens. There's nothing to, oh, why me, why this, why that, no. I never know that I can actually manage to this extent, take care of a person so much. You move along. It's because he's lovable, he said. You never tell them. Yeah lah, lovable. See you around.
You enjoy your day?
Did you enjoy your day?
You see it?
You see, I'm smiling, huh?